So, I've officially been a YouTuber for 30 days. Total earnings, exactly $0. But honestly, this might have been the most productive month of my year. If you're thinking about starting a channel, but you're terrified of looking cringe or not making money, this video is for you. I'm going to try to share some things I learned while failing publicly for a month. My first video, I procrastinated like I'm sure many of you have. I had thought about making a channel for 2 or 3 months, but I had all the same questions as you. Do I have the right equipment? Does anybody like me? I don't have the perfect face. I have a face for radio, all this kind of thing. But my first video took me about 10 hours to edit. And I say edit because I don't know what I'm doing. I was just trying to get some of the ums and all. And looking back, it was rough. But I learned that the death of perfection is just the birth of momentum in my case. Getting it done taught me more than trying to make it perfect ever could. The next thing is I realized I don't need a $2,000 camera. I don't need the fanciest of microphones or lighting or anything else. There's a lot of my mentors and my heroes out there that are just using their camera, going outside, filming, just trying to be straight with you, be as honest and be as real with you as they possibly can. And that's what I'm looking for. That's the audience I'm looking for. That's the type of video I like. And I'm hoping I'm reaching that audience. I just needed to learn how to use a microphone. As you see, I did try to use microphone on my first few videos just from the camera, and a lot of my videos were in my truck. So as you might imagine, that sounded pretty bad. I also tried to learn not to cut my head off in the frame. Of course, in the truck, you know, it's kind of bouncy and whatever. And once again, I know it's not ideal, but that's just where I'm most comfortable. Because I feel like if I'm in a building with anybody else, that I might be distracting them, or they're just listening right outside the door, you know, that kind of thing. So I try to record in a private place. I don't have a studio. I do have an upstairs office that I've tried. Analytics, I'll show them at the end of this video. If you'll stay to the end, that would be great. Just to show you what I've got in the few videos. I don't know, it's like 12 to 15 long form and maybe 18 short form. And the shorts are just to feed back to my long forms, all they're really for. But views from the analytics, I'm encouraged. If anybody takes the time to watch this old mug, hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Out of those 10 people that subscribed, actually 13, but somehow I lost 3. So I don't know what I did, but I lost 3. Those 10 people took time out of their day to not only watch me, but to subscribe. And a few of them commented and left me likes. And those are real people, and I really do appreciate it. Of course, I'd love to have 10,000, love to have 1,000. But hey, every view is important to me. And on these short forms, I've had 1,500 people watch on different videos. And that's just a phenomenal situation. At first, talking to a piece of glass just felt insane. And a piece of glass, I mean, is this iPhone right here. Where's the camera at? I'm sorry. Right here. I'm trying to look at it, and I've heard other people describe it as I'm trying to talk to you, just like you were sitting in the vehicle with me or sitting right here at this table that I'm filming at. It's a one-on-one conversation. I understand it's going to multiple people. But I'm talking to an individual, hopefully much like myself, and you're in a similar situation. So that's where I've tried to get to, and it's made me a little more comfortable. I'm not talking to 10,000 people. I'm talking to you, just one person. So I had to make it all about just a one-on-one conversation. Month 2 isn't about the money either. Obviously, month 1 is 0, but I don't really have anything invested. I think I spent $30 on this. I got a little cheap 5 Below tripod. That's all the money I have invested in here besides my time. And this is something I chose to give up some of my free time. So month 2 isn't about the money either. It's about getting a little bit better. A lot of people say try to get 1% better on every video. My goal is simple, 1 video a week, maybe 2, and learning and some of these editing tricks. And some of y'all, if you watch this and you'll comment, let me know. I've been using vidIQ for title suggestions that's better than what I've chose, and using some of their thumbnails just because they're very dramatic and I think they're cool. But as I said, some of my mentors, they're just a guy standing in front of a camera or a woman standing in front of a camera, and their thumbnail is just a clip of their video. So if that's better, let me know, because I mean, it don't take long to use it in vidIQ, but there's no point in getting very dramatic for no reason, because I am a low edit kind of channel. If you happen to be on this journey too, let me know in the comments what your biggest first month fail was. I've seen some of you got to the pinnacle, I say the pinnacle, the minimum pinnacle of getting, say, monetized. And some of you've done it in 3 or 4 weeks, and that is great, but that is far from the norm. And I just ask you to share with me how you were doing the first month, and am I normal? Am I average? Am I above average? Do I need to just throw in the towel? I mean, I can take it. Just let me know. I do want to thank you for being part of the first 30 days. And if you want to see what month 2 is any less awkward, please hit like, subscribe, and give me some comments. If you'll watch here in just a moment, I'm going to go on and put some of the analytics up just for reference. And then if we ever want to look back in a year from now, we'll have them. If so, let's look at our 1 month review. Posted my first video, I don't have the exact date here, but it's roughly 28 days ago. So over the last 28 days, I've had 11.9 thousand views. It's saying that's 37,000 more than I had in the previous 28 days, which makes perfect sense considering I didn't have any videos. I just started. Total watch time hours for this period was 46.6 hours. And once again, showing I had a tremendous increase, which makes absolutely perfect sense. Subscribers, I've had a total of 13, but I'm currently sitting at 10, so don't have as many as I want, and actually have lost 3 for whatever reason. The top content was, every one of them was my shorts. I've been trying to use shorts to send traffic back to my long form videos. So I have several of those that have topped 1,000. None of them went what I'd call viral. And then in real time, we have 179 unopened gifts. That's my newest one. It's also a short. The most current video has 16. Castrating a hog, which is part of a long form video, has 14. And then a couple of the other ones that I've had out for 2 or 3 weeks got a couple of views. I believe that's all of that page. Content, it says I've had a total of 443 views. Impressions, 11,500, which it says was 837% more, which makes perfect sense considering I didn't post before now. So let's just jump into this impressions. Excuse me. I'm trying to understand how to look at it, but it's showing me where the impressions were. I'm basically just showing you this stuff on the screen because it's all new to me. This whole month has been like drinking from a fire hose, but I'm trying to consume and go with the flow. I'm just being real here and showing you what I had. My top videos. The British invasion. This actually, I posted it as a short and as a long somehow, even though it was only a minute. So I got 226 views on the short one. My second biggest video was the truth about driving in the snow. So don't know what the direct appeal that was, but still 49 viewers. How viewers find my videos, most of them has done it through the browse feature, so I'm using vidIQ to go back to some of these and add their suggested titles and thumbnails, and I think that's drove a little bit of traffic, but nowhere near where I need to be or would like to be. Let's just drill into this a little more. It's showing my total views on all my long forms. As I mentioned, the short 1 minute video had the most views, and all the way down to 13. So I don't know if that's terribly bad, but I expected more, but it is what it is. Audience, a monthly audience, obviously it went way up from January 28th or so up to its current, and then it's fell back off. Looks like most of my content's coming from new viewers, a couple of casual viewers, but from my subscribers, not very many. Unfortunately, I'm learning. It's showing me what type of device people are looking at it on. Most people are looking at it on the phone, just like I'm recording this. And my demographic is kind of what I was shooting for. Looks like I've got, 70, 85% 45 and up. And that also tracks with male. It's about 80%. Most of my viewers are coming from the United States, with a few from the United Kingdom and Canada. There's another picture of the watch time from subscribers, only 0.2%. So most of my views are coming from people that are not subscribed. So I'm working to see what I can do to change that. It's just a larger breakdown of popular with the different audiences. Casual audience versus regular audience, nothing. And I suppose that's all. So title says something about what I earned in my first month on YouTube. Well, quite honestly, what I've earned is the value of everything I have learned by doing posting. I'm more confident in my ability to speak on camera and with my voice. I'm getting better with the tools. I'm getting better with the analytics. So if I understand correctly, I just keep doing what I'm doing and try to refine a little bit each day, looking for that sweet spot. And hopefully I'll finally find my audience, and or the audience will find me. And with all that said, this is Daryl, 63 and counting, and I'll see you on the next update.